That's an interesting name. Alright, there's the link up there in chat, guys, over on the side. Chibi just posted it. Let's have a little discussion. Oh wait, I have a much more appropriate song for this game right now. Yep. There we go. Getting pumped. That's my action for Dota. 'Cause that's pretty much how I play. If you're wondering, no, yes, I am Asia Amore, and I am commentating on these games. This is my first time actually commentating on games. It's something I've actually really wanted to do for a while. I've had a lot of really good feedback from like my chat saying, hey, this is something you might want to try out. And honestly, like, I'm really into the professional scene and like the competitive scene in Dota. I find I learned so much from like watching these games that commentating seems like a great idea. I'm not playing, no, but I did stand in for this team last night. Shortest game of my life, actually. It was a push strategy, and I was playing Juggernaut, and yeah, it was actually went really well. We won in 14 minutes, and roached before a creep spawn. Very efficient. Efficient game. Sam point. Here ya are. Just distributing them, you know. I'm gonna keep linking this in the chat because I actually want to have a discussion with you guys about like what's going on with this team, like how you feel about them. They're like a relatively newer team, but some really impressive people on their team right at the moment. Like, they have a very, very strong mid. Their offlaner is amazing, Kunoichi. Definitely a team worth talking about. I'm not playing right now. I am not officially on any team, but I have actually tried out for the TCH's female roster, which I will find out on after the weekend if I have joined or not, which would be cool because honestly I really want to kind of step it up, and I feel like playing with a permanent roster of other girls would be amazing. Chibiusa! What? Misha middle? Meepo? Yeah, that would be a good one. I want to see that too. Alright, here we go. Game starting.
I can't wait for this game.
It's gonna be good.
I hope Stacy can hear us.
It's banned.
Alright, so starting with the draft. Right away, they know exactly what they want to do. Once again, they're banning the Elder Titan. Sorry, me feeder. They've seen Misha's Elder Titan, and that's not something we want to deal with. Once again, picking up the Abaddon.
Radiant's pick.
Weaver and Clockwork picked up right away. Seemed like a very solid and consistent pick for Team Chibiusa. Pretty sure we're going to see a Kunoichi on the Clockwork. Weaver possibly going to be picked up by Tabo.
Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds. Reserve time. Dyer's ban.
Picking up the Gyrocopter. That is probably one of my top 5 most bans, like that I always love to ban. Gyrocopter, not fun to deal with.
10 seconds to go. Radiant's ban.
Radiant's turn to ban now. And they're gonna ban the Naga Siren.
Dyer's ban. Reserve time.
Alright, so as we can see here, we got some mid-hero bans right away off the bat. OD, a very popular ban. Everybody hates the OD mid. Banning Visage this time, actually, which is a hero that Chibiusa has been picking up quite a bit, so
Radiant's pick.
kind of a respect ban there. They don't want to deal with that this
Dyer's
game.
pick.
Okay.
5 seconds.
Picking up the Rubik on Team Chibiusa. Gonna be interesting to see where they're gonna send him, if they're gonna use him as a mid-hero.
Ten seconds to go.
Alright, picking up a Darkseer here, which is an interesting pick with the Rubik. Because Rubik's just going to be able to steal that super OP ult.
Reserve time.
Throw it right back in their faces. Alright, so Vengeful Spirit they're going to pick up. Probably looking to play her as a support hero this game. Banning the Crystal Maiden, which is a good idea considering last game how strong she was on Sorumi Feeder's team. I mean, that Frostbite is a great early game skill. It was great for CC, just shutting them down completely,
10
keeping
seconds
Misha
to
in
go.
position whenever they were ganking him mid.
5 seconds.
Oh, and we have a
Great
Chen pick
band.
this team. Now this is pretty interesting. Haven't seen a Chen so far, but we all know how powerful an early game Chen can be, especially if he knows how to play and he knows how to micro his creeps correctly.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Dire
And now looking
band.
for the last pick. Who are we gonna send mid? So interesting enough, we might see a mid gyro. You never know, but it's gonna look like they're probably gonna send him bottom lane to be protected by
10
a
seconds
Chen
to
in the
go.
jungle. And maybe an Abaddon too
5
supporting. Darkseer possibly off lane solo. Now looking to see what mid.
Reserve
And right away
time.
Chibiusa isn't messing around. They banned the puck from last game. Dr. Wiggles played a really good puck last game. Don't want to deal with that again. And banning the anti-mage.
Radiant's pick.
Interesting ban. I don't really see them picking a hero like that for their lineup that they have right now, but you never know. Alright, now who are we going to see for the mid? That is the question.
5 seconds.
We've seen Misha with some pretty strong mids. Troll Warlord, not banned.
Reserve time.
Oh, and the Razor.
Dire's pick.
Going Razor for the anti-carry. Probably they want that to deal with Gyrocopter, just to be able to shut him down right away. Get that static link going, even through BKB. Be able to drain him all of his damage, render him kind of useless in that sense. So a very good pick actually on the Chibiusa's part.
Ten seconds to go.
Now we're waiting for the last
5
pick
seconds.
on Sorry Me Theater's team.
Reserve time.
Going into reserve time, they really want to think about this last pick. They already have their hard carry. It looks like they're looking to pick up a middle right now, unless they're sending the gyro mid, which seems a little bit risky to put him against a potential Razor or Rubik. "44 seconds left for them to kind of think this one over. So yeah, this game definitely probably going to see the Clockwork on the off lane. On the Dire side, we're going to see him off lane. Probably a Weaver top lane. Oh, and the Storm Spirit is their mid, which is a really good pick. They're going to be able to use his ult, Ball Lightning, right out of Razor's static link, hopefully kind of minimize the amount of damage that's getting stolen mid. Might be a little tricky for him early game.